Hi, everyone. Hey, you guys. I hope you can hear me. I'm using a new mic. This is day 3 of Facebook Living. And like I said, I'm going to be doing it once every night, Monday through Friday of this week at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So please join me if you're watching this as a recording. So today I wanted to talk about how do you figure out what it is that you really, really want. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're not sure what to do next, if you feel like you have some options, but you're not really crazy about them. Hi, Yulia. Hi, Papa. um, I wanted to talk about that. And yesterday, one of the things that I mentioned was how it's so important for us to direct our attention on the positive and not just away from the negative. So those are two different directions, right? If you're just focused on stopping something that feels bad, it's not the same thing as moving towards something that brings you alive. So the key to, and by the way, I guess I have a number of you guys on here, which is so nice. Are any of you guys feeling like you're at the crossroads of a decision, or you're feeling stuck in any way, or you're not sure quite what to do? You're not sure what to do next for those guys who just joined. If so, feel free to put it in the chat. So, what I wanted to talk to you about today is the core principle of what I cover in the work happiness method and what I do with all of my clients. And it's the first thing I do with all of my clients, which is to help them clarify their vision. And oftentimes, clients will come to me and say, you know what, I don't really know what I want, or I don't know where I want to be in 5 years. And I'm like, that's cool. I'm not asking you to figure out whether you're going to be the president of a certain organization, or head of marketing, or what, or living in New Jersey. I'm not asking you to figure that out. Instead of creating a vision that is full of to-dos and accomplishments and what you want to achieve within 5 years, which is what most of us think of when we think about kind of looking into the future and coming up with a vision, I want you to actually reveal to yourself what you actually already know, which is not what is it that I want to do, but how is it that I want to be? That is it. That is the key, I think, to living a life worth living, to going to bed with peace that you lived a worthwhile day. It's the key to what you want to strive for is describing, how do I want to be? And then from there, you work backwards and then figure out, oh, so what do I do to be like that? And so, what do I mean by the question, how do I want to be? I mean, you want to describe in a vision of yourself, what are the key attributes that describe your feeling most alive? So for me, I'll give you some examples. For me, it's being creative. For me, it's being of service to others. For me, it's expressing love and appreciation and spending time with those I care about. For me, it's being bold. For me, it's experiencing vitality in my body. So those are some of the things, those are the qualities that I want to embody. And so when we talk about getting clear on what you really want, it's not about the to-do list or the list of achievements that needs to come first. It's about you clarifying how you want to be. Adjectives that describe the essence of what it looks like when you're your most alive. So, for everyone who's on today, I want to give you a gift. This is the exercise that I start all of my clients out with, and it's called a vision generator. And if you do this exercise, it will help you think very holistically about how you want to show up at work, at home, as a partner, as a colleague, as a leader. And so this will really help you think through, how is it that I want to be? Because once you establish how you want to be, what happens is suddenly there's more options. You thought you could only quit and find a new job or just suck it up, but actually there's so many more options, because if one of the things that you really care about is being creative, maybe you could choose to, without even asking for permission, just apply yourself more creatively in your next presentation. Maybe you bring in some music. Maybe you do some really cool design. Maybe you hold a brainstorm session. So the thing is that you have more control than you think. And that's good news, because you have more control than you think, especially if you feel stuck. And that's also the bad news, because that means, oh my God, I got to be responsible for my own experience. I have to be responsible for my own joy and happiness. Hi, Danielle. Hey, Steve. Hey, Elizabeth. So the key to figuring out, I'm going to say it one more time, to figuring out what is it that I really, really want, is to first ask yourself, how do I want to be? And then work backwards and think, well, what are some activities? What are some action steps that will enable me to be more creative, more authentic, more collaborative, more respectful, more of service? And then what you realize is, oh my God, there are so many ways I could do this right now without changing my roles and responsibilities, without asking for permission, without even making my life look that much different on the outside. And having that sense of control and exercising that agency, that is where power comes from. That is where confidence comes from. So that's kind of that's what I have for you today. Hey, Barbara. So what do you guys think? Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? Do you have any questions? Hey, Jackie. Guys, it's so nice to see so many lovely people on today. So what I'm going to do is type up the link that you can go and download this free exercise called the Vision Generator. You can find it on workhappinessmethod.com/vision. Thanks, Barbara. And if you are in, so it's one thing to get clear on your vision. Let me tell you what I do next with my clients. Once they get clear on their vision, then what we do is we distill that vision, that expression, that description of what is it like when I'm my most alive, and then we distill that down into your values. So your values are the guideposts or the guardrails that keep your actions and decisions and behaviors moving steadily towards that vision. So they guide your everyday decisions. So once you know those, then you can actually start taking action really easily, and you can start making decisions really quickly. And it becomes a lot easier to set boundaries. It becomes a lot easier to say no. It becomes a lot easier to say yes. And so that's when we experience more flow and less conflict. And so if you're interested in not doing this work alone, and you'd like my support, I encourage you to check out workhappinessmethod.com. And I provide you with an 8-week virtual coaching and training program, where we will walk you through creating that vision, getting clear on your values, setting boundaries so that you can be who you want to be, and maybe people or bad habits or bad thoughts don't get in the way. And then we talk about what are some bigger actions you can take to be who you want to be. And then we create a 1-year plan. And then we script out conversations you need to have with other people to ask for what you want. So there's a lot of really amazing value in that. So if you want something more than just the exercise tonight, definitely check out workhappinessmethod.com. And right now, I'm running some specials on. You can get $200 off. You can get a bunch of really amazing bonuses, including how to deal with toxic coworkers, how to get the respect and recognition you deserve, how to get the money you deserve. So there's like a lot there. So just go to the website and check it out. But if you guys want to ask any questions or you want to build on anything I said, like let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Anybody? Okay, I will let you simmer on this and I'm going to be back tomorrow. Hey, Amy. I'm finishing up, Amy, but definitely watch the recording. So I'm going to be coming back tomorrow um, at the same time, and I think we'll probably talk about how to create healthy boundaries following this conversation. But if you have ideas for what you want me to talk about, please message me on Facebook or email me if you have any questions or thoughts or ideas. I would love your feedback. I've never Facebooked lived before, so this is all new for me, and I'm excited to do more and get better. All right, thanks everyone for watching and for joining. Have a great night.